Here's how school owners can use ChatGPT for rapid fat loss. I lost 13 pounds last year by leveraging ChatGPT, and my client Michael recently lost 10 pounds in 1 month by using ChatGPT 2 while he was scaling his school group. So, in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I did it and how you can also use ChatGPT to lose fat without adding more to your plate. So, let's get started with using ChatGPT right. So I remember it was some time ago when I was in high school, and we had this project, like an exam, something like that, and we had access to use like the internet and stuff, like when we did that. So of course, what did most people do? They used ChatGPT, and I remember that yeah, me and my friend we both used it, and after I was like, okay, so what grade did you get on this thing? He got an E, so like E is just like barely you barely pass it. A is the best. E is like you pass it. F is like you failed. Then there are like yeah A B C D E. And he got an E, and I got an C. And I was like, yeah, you also use ChatGPT, right? And he was like, yeah. So I was like, we both use ChatGPT, but I got an C, so I got like mid grade. And he was, I told him that I was like, yeah, I got a C. So the only difference is I am better than you at using ChatGPT. We use the same, we both use ChatGPT, but I got a better grade than you. So it's very important to use ChatGPT right. Most people are not like good at using it, and when you get good at using it, like I use it for so many different things. During the summer, I booked a full trip with just using ChatGPT and use like 1 2 hours. Like a trip often gets it takes a bit longer to book, maybe like few hours, maybe 3 4, maybe because you like, need to look at all the places, do the research, everything like that. But we booked a full trip in it's like 1 2 hours by using ChatGPT. Ask, okay, where should we go? What places are nice? What hotels are nice? Which dates will like the best flights? Where are like the cheapest? What time? What days are like the cheapest flights? How can we make this trip cost less? Uh, what more? How long does the bus ride to the air air airplane station, the airport? How long will that take? All those things. We booked a full trip, so everyone have ChatGPT, but only a few can use it right. And this applies a lot to like fat loss. Everyone in the world, or like yeah, most people, especially in the West, have ChatGPT, but most people are still fat. 70% of America is like obese, but everyone has ChatGPT, and everyone can use ChatGPT to lose that fat. So I will go in how you can do it now, how I will do it if I used like started over, and yeah, the process I went through to use it. And before we get into that, you can check out my free community. It helps school owners lose fat, build muscles, get more energy. So I can just show you real quick right now how it looks like. It's completely free. Over 300 members posting there regularly. Got a lot of yeah, other people posting too. So it's a nice community of like-minded people. You can check it out. Have like diet and workout plan, test run, boost protocol in the classroom. Some nice stuff. You can check that out. Top link, yeah, link in the description, and you'll find it. But no, let's get into it. How to use it? How you actually use ChatGPT for rapid fat loss? Step one: create your diet plan. So losing fat is all about diet. As times go on and on, I have just realized it's all about diet. It's not like about doing more cardio, doing more workout, doing the best exercises in the gym. All that is just a distraction, it's a scam. You see people on Instagram, oh, top 3 exercises for building your biceps. Like that's not gonna help you lose fat. It's gonna help you build your biceps like 1% bigger in the next 5 years. Like all that shit doesn't matter. Diet is 90% of fat loss. It's the most high leverage thing you can do to lose fat, have the highest ROI. So that's the thing you're gonna use ChatGPT for, and what I do and what my clients do is for the diet. So the first thing is yeah, create your diet plan. How you gonna eat each day, and to do it, this is the full process I use when I work with clients, when I do it for myself. First of all, you find how much protein, how many grams of protein, and how many calories you're gonna have each day. This makes it very like proven and like scientific that you will lose the fat. So how do you find the protein? You take your body weight, and if you trying to lose fat, then you take the body weight you're trying to get to. So if you're 220 pounds right now and you want to get down to 200 pounds, then you should get in 200 grams of protein each day. And for the calories, what you want to aim for is to take your body weight and times it by 10. So if you're 220 pounds, then that's 2,200 calories a day. That's a good amount to start at. These are just some numbers. It can be hard to get the protein in, but trying to aim for that like 200 grams if you're like 220 and you want to lose 20 pounds. It's like, but like if you get 180, 190, it's not the biggest deal. But like getting your that 200, like the body weight you're aiming for, grams of protein each day, that's like the best. It's like if you optimize it. So you want to aim for those numbers. You're 220 pounds, you want to lose 20 pounds, so you get 200 grams of protein each day and 2000, around 2200 calories a day. Under that, like it's okay if you have less than that, but aim for that or under. And then you give ChatGPT instructions. So you because you want it to fit you good. So you just tell ChatGPT how you want it to be, and this is where like the skill of using ChatGPT comes in, because most people they just say like whatever and they get no results because they tell ChatGPT the wrong things. That's the thing. Everyone has access to ChatGPT, but only a few can use it right because you need to tell ChatGPT the right things. So what is the right things? So what I do is I let's say I would do one for myself. I would say how many meals I want to have each day, what foods I like, and also if I have any preferences, like what foods at each meal. Maybe I like, for example, now how I eat is like Greek yogurt for breakfast, ground beef, eggs for lunch, some like chicken and rice, like salmon and potatoes for dinner, like maybe what type of foods you want at each meal. But the most important things are, yeah, first of all, the protein and calories. Say, okay, make a diet plan. It's gonna be 200 grams of protein and 2,200 calories each day. And I want to have, this is an example, I want to have 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I want to have, let's say, a light breakfast and let's say a medium-sized lunch and a bigger dinner. And then you can say I like ground beef, I like eggs, I like berries, and I like sweet potatoes. You can say some foods you like, and that's it. That's it. And then you tell ChatGPT, okay, make a diet plan for me now, and it will make one pretty good for you. And then you can customize it. So once you have like this layout, you can have a look at it, see if you want to change anything. And this is also something that you will do over time, like adjust it along the way. But starting out with that, that's basically it. Protein, calories, how many meals you want, like what type of foods you like, And let's say you're eating uh, you're like snacking, you're not eating like real healthy right now, because most likely you may be snacking on some chocolate, you maybe have some fast food here and there. So then you include it. Say, okay, and keep in mind that I have a few bites of chocolate every day, or that I usually have like fast food 2 times per week. Then the ChatGPT can adjust the diet plan to that and include it in a way so you can, let's say, yeah, of course you want to minimize it, you want to have less of it, but it can like include that in and count the calories and protein of those foods and make it like fit in so you still can lose that fat by the diet plan. So maybe it included like, okay, one bite of chocolate every other day, and it included in the calculation. So it's important you mention those things too. And one hack for this is same meals every day, because when you have the same meals every day, this is a hack I use. I usually eat the same things every day, same breakfast, same lunch, not really same dinner now because I usually eat with my family, but it's very similar, very similar food, and I have like a structure for it. But when you because what I realized is I found a way that helped me build muscles and stay with a six pack abs, which was my goal. Just like stay lean, not gain any fat, just like put on more muscles and like have good energy. That's my goal with fitness. And then I found tried a few different things here and there, and they were good. Uh, they were good, and I used to found and I just got the results I wanted by like following this method. And then I just said, okay, I don't need like any variation. Why should I have that? Just let me eat this every day, and it's like guaranteed I will make progress. Like if you find something that works, you do more of it. You as a school owner, you know it. If you make, let's say, a type of YouTube video and it works, you will make more similar videos. If you start, let's say, what more? Let's say you engage in different communities on Skool, and you start getting like a lot of members from that. Then you keep doing that because it's working for you. Same with your diet. When you find a diet that works, and this is like guaranteed to work, then you keep having that. So having the same meals every day is very powerful. Minimize the chance of like plateauing and make stop making progress, because you're basically eating something that's proven to work. It works for you. Then you just like keep having it. For example, one client I have, he have like eggs, peanut butter to breakfast, then he have sweet potatoes and ground beef for lunch. 350 grams of ground beef, 350 grams of sweet potatoes, and then he have the exact same thing for dinner: 350 grams of ground beef, 350 grams of sweet potatoes, and he's okay with that. And like a lot of my clients are also okay with just eating like same meals every day. I'm okay with that, and yeah, I know a lot of school owners are it because it's just like the entrepreneurial mindset we have of like, yeah, we want to keep things simple. If you have watched Sam Ovens, he also have like, yeah, routines. He has talked a lot about that on his YouTube channel, and just eating similar stuff every day. It's a cheat code. So you have the diet plan, then you start following it. Super easy. You have what you're gonna eat in a day. You have the right amount of protein and calories. You make sure get that in. Then you start following it, and that's step two. Follow it. And one thing you can do is making sure you actually follow it. Is that at the end of the day, you tell ChatGPT like what you ate and how much of it, and see if you get up to like the protein and calories. But like if you're eating the same meals every day, then you don't really need to do this. Like I don't do it. But let's say if you have some variation and don't really stick to the diet by 100%, what you can do is you just aim for like the protein and calories. That's like the number one priority. So at the end of the day, you say, hey, ChatGPT, this is what I ate today. Okay, for example, for me, it will be 250 grams of Greek yogurt and berries breakfast and two Brazil nuts. Then I had 300 grams of ground beef and five eggs cooked in olive oil for lunch. Then I had 200 grams of chicken and some rice and vegetables. For dinner, then I had two eggs and two kiwis a few hours before sleeping. How much protein and calories was that? And then you get the answer. Then you can see if you hit your goal or if you didn't. If you didn't, you see what was the problem. Did I get too many calories? Like not enough protein? Okay, if I got too many calories, then I need to take away something. Then you analyze it. You ask ChatGPT, okay, what should I do tomorrow to not get too many calories? Then it will give you some recommendation of foods you can have less of, and you keep working on it. And that's like a big thing. Just analyze where you mess up and fix it. That's a thing I have done a lot, and it could be, let's say, if I started following a new diet and I feel like I have low energy. I say, okay, I have low energy. This is how I eat. How can I change it to get more energy? Then it gives me some recommendations. Try it out. Oftentimes, it actually works. That's the crazy part. It actually works. Like I have like a so high trust in ChatGPT at this point because it has been right about so many things. Especially when I booked that trip, I said, how is the weather gonna be? How many people are gonna be there? All these things, and it was right. How much does a bus cost in that country to go from the airport to the hotel? And it gave gave me uh, amount of money and how much it can be. Then when I got there, it was like that amount. It's crazy. It knew so like detailed things. So that's the thing. Like analyze where you mess up and fix. It can be okay. I had a few donuts. I had a few donuts today. How can I avoid it? Okay, then you go to the root cause. Did you have it because you were hungry, because you were bored, because you were stressed, because you got some sugar cravings? Okay, maybe it was sugar cravings. Then how do you deal with sugar cravings? How do you stop getting sugar cravings? How do you get less of them? And ChatGPT will like help you with that. And that's a big part of how I have learned a lot about like nutrition, training, fitness, losing fat. A lot of just going back and forth with ChatGPT. Okay, how much calories does that food have? How much protein? And just going back and forth. So this is what you can do. You start following it. Then at the end of the day, you can give like a quick report. That's what one of my clients do, and it has worked really good for him. And yeah, you see like if you're struggling with some part of it, you tell ChatGPT that and uh, ask for like tips how to fix it. Then use it when you go off plan. For example, if you travel, if you go to another country, another city, you go eat at a restaurant. When you go off the plan, you're not really following the diet, and then use it. Say like, okay, this is how much protein and calories I want to get in for this day, and I'm in this place. I have access to this type of food. How am I gonna eat to stick to that? What can I do? Then step three is just optimize it. Optimize if needed. Like if you maybe have a bit less energy, maybe it takes too long to. That's also one thing you can do when you create a diet plan. You say like how much time you have. I got 30 minutes a day to cook. I want to have a breakfast that takes 2 minutes to prepare. I want to have a dinner that I can prepare in just 10 minutes and that don't take a lot of time and energy to make the dishes for. And it will help you with that. That's something I have done because I don't want to spend time cooking and shit. I want to spend time growing my Skool community and my business, making more videos like this. So optimize if needed. You will see, you will notice things over time that maybe you want to change, make it better, make you feel better, make faster progress. See how your body reacts. If you lose a lot of fat, that's good. Keep going. If something happens and you don't lose a lot of fat, tell ChatGPT that. Tell what you have been eating the last few days. Get some feedback. And then less bullshit, more protein. So less like junk food, unhealthy food, bread, carbs. Over time, have less of that, and like adding some more protein. That will help you keep making progress and make the progress even faster. And you can also use ChatGPT for that. Okay, what are high protein foods I can include? What what meal of the day should I include them in? This is what I ate yesterday. What are some foods that make fat loss slower that I should delete? Things like that. Just optimizing it. And I currently have 3 spots open to work with me one on one to lose 20 pounds in the next 3 months. So if you're curious, there's a link to apply in the description. First come, first serve. And conclusion, you start with creating the plan, then you follow it, then you optimize it. This is how school owners can use ChatGPT for rapid fat loss. Absolute cheat code. Let's go. Take care. Double bicep flex.